Hey guys, welcome back to BarschGaming with your host Chris. Today I'm just doing a video on ASRock's H77 PRO4 MVP, motherboard that I've been using on quite a few builds that I've done lately. Just going to talk to you about why I've been using that board and give you a close look at it. So here is the board itself and everything that comes with it. So you've got your software setup manual, your quick installation guide, a couple of flyers here explaining Lucid's Virtual MVP which comes with the board, and also the 555 X-Fast features that come with the board as well. It comes with two SATA 3 cables, one's right angled, one's straight, and obviously your rear I/O shield here as well. The box itself and the motherboard itself. So I'll take you in for a closer look and we'll see what this thing has. Right, so here's just a closer look at the motherboard itself. Obviously you've got the CPU socket, got 4 DIMMs, dual channel RAM, your CPU pin power, which is over here rather than being over here, which I don't mind because it's not such a stretch for the cables. You've got your ATX power and PCIe 3 16 times lane and PCIe 3 4 times lane, I believe. This motherboard's actually capable of doing a crossfire solution, however it's not capable of doing SLI. What else can I tell you about it? Also features 3 PCI legacy lanes and 1 PCI 1 times lane as well. It's got a few CPU fan headers and some chassis fan headers. You've got a PWM CPU fan header here and a 3-pin header here, another PWM header here and another 3-pin header here, and then there's another 3-pin header just over this side here if you can see that. We've also got SATA 3 on this board because it's on the H77 chipset, so there's 2 SATA 3 connectors there and 4 SATA 2 connectors, and an additional 2 SATA 3 connectors here, as well as your USB 3 header for your breakout box, or for the case itself, and a couple of USB 2 headers here for USB 2 on your case as well. The HD audio connectors over here, which I personally think is good because it doesn't get in the way. You don't have to have a cable running over to the middle of nowhere getting in the way, especially if you've got a clear side panel on the case. So there's nothing particularly special about this board. It's just it's got everything you need and it's not too expensive. Also it's got a nice neutral color tone which I like. It works with just about any color that you want to set it up with. I'll just take in a little bit closer so you can look at the rear I/O. So that's your rear I/O. And you have your PS2 connection there, 2 USB 2 connections here, VGA, DVI and HDMI here if you're using integrated graphics or you're using Virtual MVP to use these connections. Another 2 USB 2 spots here, 2 USB 3 connectors here, an additional 2 USB 2, so that's 6 all up, and 2 USB 3, and your LAN connection there, and your sound as well as coaxial there. So there's nothing particularly special about this either. It's just got all the features that any normal person would need without having any of the other stuff that gets in the way. It's a standard ATX board, just in case I haven't mentioned that already. And that's about all I can tell you about this board really, except for the fact that it uses its DigiPower design 4+2 phase. So it's not really designed for overclocking, but then again it is the H77 chipset. So you can only adjust the base clock, you can't adjust the multiplier. So if you are looking at getting a K-series CPU, look at a Z77 board, not H77, but if you're just getting a standard Ivy Bridge or Sandy Bridge CPU, then this should do the trick just fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, have fun.